to be right. When 2013, when I started streaming, and I went on a gaming streaming website, which was Twitch at the time, and I started doing conversational commentaries type of stuff, hip-hop type of stuff. Now, one of these motherfuckers who've been hating, and we're going to get to some of the hating in a little bit, ever said, yo, Akademiks is breaking down the doors. He's paving the way. He's being an innovator. He's showing that this platform could be used for different things. Not one of these motherfuckers said that. They only came around once they hear about a deal about another platform. So they don't give you credit when you're doing it. They don't give you credit when you're building it. They don't acknowledge you when you're doing anything that's helping the culture. By the way, not one of these dick-sucking motherfuckers right here. And by the way, there's a lot to go. Let me start with one of the biggest dick-sucking motherfuckers of them all. Rosenberg Radio. If you don't know this guy, this is a guy who this is the guy who's been stuck at Hot 97 for 10, 20 years. The dude asked him for a fade after he said that I was ducking him in Complex. He said he didn't want it. The dude who was married to some chick who got fucked by some black dude at her job. The dude who basically got kicked out of his relationship and basically got kicked out the crib. This is the nigga who got all the pain on me. I've been telling him, he's obsessed with the wrong BBC. Brother, you're obsessed with the wrong black man. When your wife was getting piped the fuck out, you wasn't mad at them. Why are you obsessed with me? Brother, you're wrong. You're obsessed with the wrong BBC. Now, I really know why he's mad because, hip-hop and culturally wise, that boy's like 50. I was a kid listening to him through a radio box, and he's been the definition of stagnant. And most of these guys, while they think they're talented or they know hip-hop, they're fucking stupid. The dude claimed he invented hip-hop podcasts, except he's still doing the same shitty podcast, and it's ranked the lowest in the whole culture. That's the idiot we're talking about. Let's do the check. And by the way, let me read what he said. Man's doing the truth social of live streaming. Enjoy incels. He's talking about incels. Your wife got fucked by some nigga in the mailroom with a BBC. Strike one. Number two, you claim you invented podcasts, but your podcast is the worst performing and the most trash podcast in the game. Number two. Number three, you copped the whole plea to me, and then you basically was in my DM saying, I know that I'm 25 years older than you. And I've been in this game 20 years longer than you. And I haven't gone anywhere since I started. And you're so successful. Teach me. All of this is documented. This nigga is still talking about me. Anyway, the move I made to Rumble is not to be understood by this guy. This guy been up. He's been under Ebro's ball sack for like a good couple of years. He tried to do the wrestling thing. You know what I mean? He's just trash. So once again, I'm going to just show y'all it's nobody who's at the top of the culture in terms of either following or talent that got nothing to say. It's always the bottom feeders. The ones who are stuck running in place on a treadmill, maybe, hopefully. But anyway, I digress. So, where was I? Well, okay. So yeah, essentially, the point I'm trying to make, man, this Rumble move is nothing more than a platform move. Bro, whatever they got going on with politics, if y'all want political shit, there's political people on here for that. Don't come to me for that. I'm going to do the same shit. And by the way, shit, I'm pretty sure Rumble must have watched my content. That's what, why I'm giving it up like this now? Because they had to watch my content before offering me a deal, because I ain't about to do nothing different. I ain't about to sit here and Okay, let's start listen to C-SPAN. I'm not about to do that. I'm about to do the same shit. Same shit I've done on Twitch, YouTube, same shit. Okay, you guys asking some good questions. Why not move to Kick? I'm gonna just be honest with you, straight up and down. Kick never, on a business level, Kick wasn't fucking with Rumble. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I gotta just keep it 100. I'm being honest with y'all. Take it how you want. I don't know. Listen, I think Kick's motive and what they got going on. Listen, I don't, I'm not, again, I'm not here to slander no platforms either, but shit. I'm going to just tell you the truth that Rumble was clearly the best opportunity. I can't tell you for another creator. I can only tell you for me. If you're asking that question. So I'm going to do business, and it's strictly business, my niggas. Somebody said, there's no Biden Democrats. You see, I don't got, like, that's not even my opinion. Like, well, I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that type of shit. But y'all should ask more questions. Anyway, there's a few more people, and I just want to get to all of them because let me just type in Akademiks Rumble. Let me see. I'm trying to get to the bullshit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What the fuck? Oh, my fucking ad blocker is like acting up. All right. Regardless, people. We could go down here and just hear how some people are gonna, they're gonna talk about whatever. Here's the point, man. I just want to challenge all y'all people in culture, man. This is the reason why, like, a lot of y'all just be on the sidelines doing a bunch of nothing. Again, when y'all apply blanket hate like this, y'all make something more popular. That's why some of y'all keep claiming, how did y'all make me popular? You know how you did it? By fucking hating constantly. Yo, for up-and-coming creator, this ain't no recruitment process or nothing. So I ain't going to tell you to go to Kick, Rumble, anywhere. I'm just telling you right now, this is a very unique time in streaming history. If you got a name, you got like some type of shit going on for you, you should leverage your brand some way, somehow. You have an audience. If you just stay on whatever platform, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, or whatever the case is, and they're not appreciating you how you should be appreciated, you're an idiot. I've told the same thing to Kai. I've told the same thing to everybody. That's just the reality of the situation. People like Phil, I don't think he gave an opinion, but most of these guys who are journalists, and let me actually find a few of these motherfuckers, because I ain't gonna lie. I had to put one nigga in his place. Let me see if I can get to this. Some bum ass nigga named All City Perez or Prez, whatever the fuck his name is. And this is why I hate niggas like this, because, there's always been a divide in hip hop journalism, right? Niggas all hate me, but mostly I took their jobs. I'm hiring them. Some of these niggas are pencil pushers. Like, the game been evolved past that, nigga. You better have a personality. You better be able to do something. You could, listen, look at me, nigga. You don't got to be the best looking motherfucker, but you better be able to get on camera and do a motherfucking thing. You better be entertaining. Also, if you could write, that's a great thing too. Some of these niggas are just straight pencil pushers, dweebs. They've watched how I came through, crushed the building. This nigga still works at Vibe. This nigga still works at Vibe, my nigga. Like, let me look at his bio. Hip-hop reporter at Vibe. This is what I don't like about bum-ass niggas like this, and this is what I always say to everybody who's coming up after me. Don't hate. Learn from it. Do you want to be like this guy? The guy who's more mad that he has this journalist job, that because he can't stream or get an audience to, like, here's the thing. Before, and by the way, I'm not shitting on journalists, but before I work at Vibe for 20 years, nigga, I'll go on the Medium and make my own little blog, or I'll go on some shit or make my own website and get my own people to follow me or follow my journey. I'm not going to be writing for a company for 20 fucking years thinking I'm some type of like legend or some shit. Like, get the fuck on out of here. It's people like me that made niggas like this look like they're idiots. Because at the end of the day, they got nothing to show for whatever they claim they did in hip hop, but a bunch of magazine shit that they don't own. They don't own none of the content. That's what I was trying to tell that bum Ebro and Rosenberg. Y'all work at Hot 97. If I use a piece of your content, it says claimed by Emma's Communication. You use a piece of my content, it's going to say claimed by DJ Akademiks, unless I license it, then they could claim it on my behalf. That's the only thing I was trying to tell the people like this, but they've taken it personal. They've taken it personal, so they now claim that I am anti-hip-hop, I'm anti-black, I did more destructive things than help the culture, I only came up off Chirac, and none of these people have ever either said something positive or even watched my plight as I was getting to where I was at. These guys are the worst people that I've ever seen when it comes to like covering news. So anyway, and I don't want to give these guys too much airtime before I just kind of get off this topic, but any other questions, man, because sorry, this is what it is, and obviously I owe you guys an explanation. You know, I think I've done a good job of doing that already. I don't want to keep sitting here. You guys can listen to my podcast as well. I did a podcast today. It's a solo episode. It's called Let's Get Ready to Rumble. And it essentially points out all the mostly business reasons and also creator reasons why Rumble was the good choice for me. I'm not telling you to come do it. I'm not also telling you to do politics or nothing. Like, this is a choice for me and my audience. That's it. They're owed an explanation and they got it. We're good? If we are good, we're about to move on. All right, bet. Perfect. Holy shit. We'll spin back. First and foremost, I feel like I missed a couple things. Oh, let me give you the UFC story. Let me tell you how this shit happened. So,